Welcome, dear students. We are dealing with the topic depreciation accounts. Till now, we have seen problems on depreciation under straight line method. In the previous classes, we have learned how to prepare a machine account and how to provide depreciation on a particular asset. In the first problem, we have seen how to prepare machine account and how to find out annual depreciation when life of the asset, cost of the asset, scrap value, installation charges are given. We have also learned how to find the rate of depreciation. In the previous class, that is the second question, we have seen how to prepare machine account under straight line method. Now, today we will learn the fourth question in our textbook, that is page number 37, fourth question. So this question is again a different. So I will read the question for you. Rajesh and Sons purchased a machine on 1st October 2008. See, the date of purchase is what? 1st October 2008 for 20,000. Depreciation is provided at 15% on original cost method. So your rate of depreciation is how much? 15%. Another machine was bought on 1st April 2010 for 30,000. So here there are two machines. So additions are made to the asset. So this is a different model of the depreciation. Prepare machine account up to 31st March 2010. So 2008 to 2009 will be our first year. 2009 to 2010 will be the second year. 2010 to 2011 will be the last year. So 3 years here again. But here the difference between the previous two problems and this problem is that here in the middle of the year somewhere we are purchasing another machine. So there are two machines in this problem. Very carefully we have to take the entries. Now here I gave a working notes which is given as a hint below the problem in the textbook. We'll see how depreciation is provided, so that while listening to the class it will be easy for you to understand how we have taken depreciation. So we'll start the problem. So what I said, whenever we do a problem on depreciation, we have to see what is the date of purchase. Depreciation should be provided from the date of purchase to the year end. What is the year end? Here he clearly gave prepare machine account up to 31st March 2011. It means it is March 31st. We are following the financial year. So here first date of purchase will take 1st October. October is the 10th month. No? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 1st October. What is the year? 2008. 1st October 2008. What you have to take here? To what account? Bank account. So we'll write here to bank account. What is the amount of purchase? Rupees 20,000. So 20,000 we have purchased the machine. Now what is the next step? At the year end is 31st March 2009. We have to take depreciation. So how much depreciation will take now? How to find depreciation here? So depreciation should be taken from 1st October 2008 to 31st March 2009. How many months? October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months depreciation you have to take here? 6 months. 6 months depreciation. What is the percentage he gave? 15%. So 20,000 into 15% will be getting how much? 3,000. But here you should not take 3,000 because we need only depreciation for half of the year. Half of the year is how much? 1,500. How? See here. Cost of the machine in this working notes. Cost of the machine. First machine is how much? 20,000. This is 20,000. Depreciation from 1st October 2008 to 31st March 2009 is equal to how much? 6 months he gave. So here same thing we have wrote. From 1st October 2008 to 31st March 2009. That is how many months? 6 months. 20,000 into 15 by 100. Why 15 by 100? Because percentage is 15 by 15%. So whenever you take percentage, you will take 15. Whatever rate is given, rate is 15. 15 by 100. If it is 10%, we will take 10 by 100. If it is 5%, we will take 5 by 100 into 6 by 12. You can do at your convenience. If you feel that first you will find the percentage. 20,000 into 15 by 100, you will get 3,000. 3,000 into 6 by 12, you will get 1,500. Or at the same time, you can do 20,000 into 15 by 100 into 6 by 12. You will go to how much? 1,500. So here how to calculate that also I will tell you. So these two zeros in the new denominator will cancel the two zeros in the 20,000. So here it will be 200 into 15 into 6 by 12. 6 ones are 6 twos are. So 2 ones are 2. Here 10s are. So then 1,500 will get. So that depreciation will write here. So calculation part you should be careful, ma. Because it is a regular class, I can show you the calculation. But here I can show you the just notes here how we have calculated. Now here, what is the balancing procedure? Debit side total is how much? 20,000. Then same total you have to take where? In the credit side also. Now how we will get the answer here? 20,000 minus 1,500. How much will get? 18,500. This is called as what? This is called as what? Balance carried down. What is the date? Date will be the same. 31st March 2009. So this is the first year. So you should be careful while preparing second and third year, because somewhere it is purchased in 2010 machine, another machine is also purchased. So again you have to take entry for purchase. Let us see, it is purchased where? In 2010, 1st April 2010. So this is the second year. What is the date you will write here? 1st April 2010. What is the entry? This one. Balance brought down. How much is the balance brought down? 18,500. 18,000 how much? 500. Now here the year end. What is the year end? 1st April 2010 to 31st March 2011. What you have to do now? You have to provide depreciation. Provide depreciation by depreciation account. So how much is the depreciation now? Now here, how many months depreciation you have to take? From 1st April 2010 to 31st March 2011. How many months you are getting? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 12 months depreciation. That is what given in the working notes. See, depreciation on 31st March 2010. This is 31st March 2000. Sorry, here I have written the wrong year. It is 2009. Then here it will be how much? 2010. So depreciation on 31st March 2010 will be how much more? For 12 months. That is from 1st April 2009 to 31st March 2010. For 12 months it is how much? The past of the asset is how much? 20. 20,000 into rate by 100. 20,000 into 15 by 100, we are getting how much? 3,000. So 3,000 you have to take the depreciation. 3,000. Now what you will get next? Balancing procedure. 18,500. Same you have to take here. 18,500. 18,500 minus 3,000. How much will get? It is 15,500. So 15,500. What it is called? Balance carried down. Now date is the same. So in this way you have to take. Now here in this year, third year, that is 1st April 2010. This is very, very important for us, because in this year we have purchased another machine. That entry you should not forget, and depreciation should be taken on 2 machines now in this last year. So how much is the balance carried down of the first machine? 15,500. Balance carried down 15,500. Up to this it is clear, I think. See here what we have done. 20,000 we have purchased a machine. We have subtracted 1,500 in the first year. That is 6 months depreciation. We got the balance carried down 18,500. This 18,500 we have brought in the second year as opening balance. From this we have subtracted 3,000. Why 3,000? For 1 year depreciation, 12 months. We got 15,500. 15,500 is the opening balance in the third year, that is 1st April 2010. On this date what happened? Another machine was brought on 1st April 2010. This is 1st April 2010. Another machine costing rupees almost 30,000. Now a new machine is also purchased here. So entry should be made for that also now. How we will make? Same. Whenever a machine is purchased, what you have to write? To bank. So to bank. How much is the value of the machine purchased here? 30,000. Understood? Where you have taken new entry? First, this is the balance of the first machine, and this is the balance of the second machine. How to take depreciation now? On this first machine, definitely we have to take 12 months depreciation, because it is from the opening, it is from the 2008 with us. But for this new machine, added machine, what period you have to take the depreciation? From the date of purchase. What is the date of purchase? 1st April 2010. 1st April 2010 to how much is the depreciation? Up to what period? 31st March 2011. So both the machines we have to take depreciation on what? First we will take depreciation on 20,000 at the rate of 15% for full year. Then we have to take depreciation on 30,000 at the rate of 15% for full year. So see here, depreciation on 31st March 2011. What they have done? Depreciation on 31st March 2011. How they have done? On first machine. Clearly he has given. On first machine, what is the value of machine? This is straight line method. Straight line method, always depreciation should be provided at what? Cost of the asset. What is the cost of the asset of first machine? 20,000. So on 20,000, 15 by 100 he has taken. How much they got the depreciation? 3,000. Then on second machine, what is the depreciation? 30,000 into 15 by 100. That is 4,500. So second machine also full year we have taken depreciation. Why full year we have taken depreciation? Because it is with us from 1st April 2010 to 31st March 2011. I think I made myself clear. So if you want, you can take two depreciation separately, or total depreciation at a time you can take. That is, depreciation of first machine is 3,000. Depreciation of second machine is how much? 4,500. Total will be how much? 7,500. So better, because this is the first problem, I will show you separately. Separately we will do first machine, but you should not get confused while doing the problem. Two depreciations I am showing you to make you understand. First machine, how much is the depreciation we got? 3,000. Then for second machine, how much you will get? Second machine also we can take depreciation. How much is that? 4,500. Now two depreciation. Date will be the same date. What is the date of our machine purchased? Like this. Understood ma? Or only one entry you can write. By depreciation account 7,500. This is up to you. To make you understand, I am showing you two different depreciations. First depreciation belongs to the first machine which is costing rupees 20,000. Second depreciation belongs to the second machine which is costing rupees 30,000. Or you can club these two. 3,000 plus 4,500, you will get 7,500. You can write like this also. By depreciation account, only one entry, 7,500. That is up to you, ma. But make sure that you have taken depreciation for both the machines. Understood? Now, what is the next procedure? Same. Don't get confused. Balancing procedure. Is anything left? Nothing is given. Either that machine is sold. Nothing is mentioned. Now, what is the next step then? We have to balance the machine. How to balance the machine? What is the procedure? Debit side total you have to take. Debit side total is how much? If we take, it is how much? 45,500. Now this side total is how much? Credit side total is 7,500. So what is the rule? Same total we have to take in the credit column also. Total which is more, which is greater. Debit side total is more than credit side total. Same total we are copying in both the columns. Now, what is the next step then? This debit side minus credit side, 45,500 minus 7,500. How much you will get then? You will get 38,000. This 38,000 is called as what? That is called as what? This is called as what? Balance carry down. This is called as what? Balance carry down. So this is the answer. So I'll highlight it to make you understand easily. This is our answer. So here, if we observe carefully, what is the accumulated depreciation on the first machine? First machine, how much we have subtracted till now? First year we have subtracted how much? First year we have done how much? 1,500. Second year we have subtracted how much? 3,000. Third year again we have subtracted how much? 3,000. It means how much is the depreciation for first machine? Total depreciation 15,000. 1,500 plus 3,000 plus 3,000. What is the total depreciation till now? 1,500 plus 3,000 plus 3,000. Totally we have subtracted how much on the first machine? It is 7,500 on the first machine. Second machine, how much we have subtracted till now? Only 4,500. So what is the value? This 38,000 includes value of the first machine and also of the second machine. How to find out that? First machine value is 20,000. 20,000 will take here. 20,000 is the value of the first machine. So here, if you take in the bracket, you will get the value of the first machine, decreased value of the first machine. How much is that? You will know here. How much is the value of our first machine? 12,500. What is the value of in this 38,000? 12,000 value is the first machine, and second machine, how much is the depreciation till now? 30,000. How much is subtracted from that till now? 4,500. We have subtracted how much? 4,500. Then how much is the second machine then? 25,500. If we add these two, what is the value? 38,000. Understood? So in this way, it means this 38,000, how we got? In this 38,000, 12,500 is the value of the first machine after depreciating for 3 years, and 25,500 is the value of the second machine which is purchased in the third year. So how 25,500? Because purchase value of the asset is how much? 30,000. 30,000 minus 4,500. How much we got? 30,000 minus 4,500. 25,500. In this way. So you have to understand. This is the, I'll write here. First machine. And this is second machine. How value of the machine decreased? First machine second machine. Understood? So first machine value, second machine value. So this is the decreased value of first machine. This is the decreased value of the second machine, and this 38,000 is the addition of first and second machine. So therefore we got 38,000. So in this way you have to be careful while doing problems when two machines are given or two additions are given. Understood? So once again, if you want to understand from the beginning, I'll explain you again. See, Rajesh and Son purchased a machine on 1st October 2008 for 20,000. So cost of the first machine is almost 20,000. Depreciation is provided at 15% on original cost method. So depreciation is taken at 15% on original cost, that is fixed installment method or straight line method. Another machine was purchased on 1st April 2010 for 30,000. Prepare machine account up to 31st March 2011. So whenever two machines are given, how to do the solution then? We have to understand which year the second machine is purchased. So in that year you should be careful to write the entries. So in that year what you have to do? From the date of purchase to the year end you have to provide the depreciation. So to start the problem, what you have to do? 1st October 2008 we have purchased a machine for 20,000. So that date we have taken 1st October 2008. What you are doing? To bank account. To bank account, how much is the value of the asset? 20,000. So year end, what is the year end? 31st March 2009 by depreciation. Here we have taken only 1500. Why 1500? If you see, actual depreciation is 3000, but we have taken only 1500. Why? Because in the beginning year we have to take the depreciation from the date of purchase to the year end. Date of purchase is 1st October 2008. Year end is 31st March 2009. So only 6 months depreciation you have to provide. So therefore, how we have taken depreciation? 20,000 into 15 by 100 into 6 by 12. How much we got? 1500. This 1500 is the depreciation for first year. So 20,000 minus 1500, we got 18,500. This 18,500 is the opening value for the next year. Next year is from 1st April 2009 to 31st March 2010. So in this year no development is there. Development is there in the third year. It means another machine is purchased in the third year. So in this year nothing is given. Directly we can provide the depreciation in the end of the year. End of the year is 31st March 2010. So here we have taken 3,000 as depreciation. Why 3,000? First year we have taken only 1500. Second year you have taken 3,000. You may have a doubt. Sir said that depreciation will be the same every year. It will be, yes, it will be same, but it will be same for 1 year. For 1 year depreciation is 3,000, like here we have taken, here we have taken. But here it is 1500 only for 6 months. So it will change according to the month also. Number of months used is less, depreciation will be less. So yearly depreciation will remain the same, 3,000. So second year depreciation will be from 1st April 2009 to 31st March 2010. See the first machine, 12 months we have taken. Here clearly it is 6 months. How much we got? 20,000 into 15 by 100, 3,000. This 3,000 we have taken here. Now 18,500 minus 3,000. How much will get? 15,500. This 15,500 is called as what? Balance carried down. This balance carried down of second year will become the opening balance for the next year. Opening balance of the last third year, that is 2010 to 2011. So in this year we have two machines now. How two machines? See here it is given. Another machine was bought on 1st April 2010 for 30,000. This machine also you have to write the entries. Before that you have to take the balance brought down entry. So from the previous year 15,500 we are bringing here. 1st April 2010 15,500. So before going to the end of the year you have to, this date is coming earlier. 2010 April 1st. So we have to write that entry. April 1st 2004 to bank account 30,000. Now we have two machines. One is with 15,500 value, another is with 30,000. Both should be depreciated. To make you understand what I have done, two entries of depreciation I have wrote. One is 3000 belongs to the first machine and 4500 belongs to the second machine. So in these working notes I have shown here depreciation on up to 31st March 2011. On first machine it is 20,000 because cost of the asset is 20. 20,000 into 15 by 100 we got 30,000. On second machine 30,000 into 15 by 100. That is also for 12 months because from the beginning itself we are owning the asset. So depreciation is 4,500. So here we can write two entries. So here I have written two depreciation entries because it is a first problem of addition of asset. I have shown the entries separately to you. Or when you become perfect you can write only one entry also. 31st March 2011 by depreciation account 7,500 you can show. Or if no problem, in intermediate level it is not a mistake, you will be given marks, the problem is correct only. First machine separately are showing depreciation 3000, second machine you are showing separately depreciation 4,500. It is also correct, no need of any doubt. Then if you write one entry, what you will write? By depreciation account 7,500, total of 3,000 plus 4,500. Now balancing procedure. What is the balancing procedure again? These two you have to add. 15,500 plus 30,000. How much is that? 45,500. This 45,500 is the debit side total. Then what is the credit side total? 3,000 plus 4,500. 7,500. So then what you have to do? 45,000 is greater. Debit side is greater. So 45,500, 45,000 on the both the sides you have to copy. 45,000 minus 7,500. How much you will get? 38,000. This is our answer. So that is the answer given in the textbook also. 38,000. So this 38,500 in this value of both the machines are included. How? That is how they are diminished. I have shown. First machine 20,000 minus 7,500. 7,500 is the accumulated depreciation of 3 years. 7,500 how we have got? 3,000 plus 3,000 plus 1,500. 7,500. It means in this 38,000 value of our first machine is 12,500. And second machine which is purchased in this year only, it value is 30,000. 30,000 minus 4,500, how much we have got? 25,500. So if we add these two, 12,500 plus 25,500, we get how much? 38,000. So practice these problems thoroughly. You can do one thing. Whenever I teach a problem, because again and again why I am explaining, because in class generally 1 or 2 times we'll explain. Because this is an online class, you may not be getting some points easily. So please go through this class again and again and try to understand where I have taken which entry. Easily it will be understandable for you. No need of any panic. Many times we will repeat again. Whenever you don't understand any point, again you can go through the video, because I am trying my best to make you understand through these online classes. Because it is a live class, what we'll do, we'll explain on the board. Some of the points you may understand easily. So no need, there is no difference in this live class which we teach on the board and on this online class, because almost all the points we are covering 2 or 3 times in a problem. That's why I am making sure that daily only one problem I teach, not more than that, because easily we have to understand. Once you understand the concept, once you understand how to do the machine account, number of problems you can do. Many problems I have, I will give you. Many problems we have. So I think you understood how to draw the pro forma also. So whenever you do accounts, you have to use the scale and pencil. Many students, they do that mistake and they lose mark. They don't draw the pro forma while doing the machine account. So without pro forma, the examiner will not understand whether it is a machine account or any statement. Because machine account should be a pro forma of a ledger. So ledger, what is the pro forma? We have date column, we have particulars column, we have JF column, amount column. Date column, particulars column, JF column, amount column. So heading of the machine, title of the account is machine account. You have to write DR in the left top corner, and right top corner you have to write CR. DR is for debit side, CR is the credit side. So this is compulsory. All the columns you have to maintain, and after every year you have to dot these two lines. And this balance carried down should be above this line. Balance brought down should be below this line. Everywhere you see. Don't write parallel here to 18,500. It should be above this line, and carried down should be always above this line. Brought down should be below this line. So that is the basic things which we have learned in the first year. So thank you very much.